I'm Terrell Lewis.
And I'm Cassandra Maria, and welcome to the Articul8 Show.
The most raw and authentic chat show yet.
The most raw ever that you'll ever see, ever. So, on today's show, we're going to have a question, which our lovely Articul8 panel will be discussing. It's a question which you guys, the Birmingham public, have raised.
Our street team, Korean Robin, is going to hit the streets of Birmingham to see what the public have to think about the question raised in Real Talk.
And then we're going to have a special guest and get to know.
And finally, we'll be having some game time.
With food.
And right now, let's get into Real Talk. Welcome to Real Talk.
Yes, today we have our second question. First of all, we have to introduce the panel. On our lovely ladies' side, we have Miss Cerise, Miss Stacey, and Miss Ada.
And on our side, we have Daniel, Chakraman, and Mayhem.
For the question, do you want to read the question?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. Are we ready for the question? Ooh, it's quite a good one. Drum roll, drum roll. Have to have a drum roll. Right. Why is such high value placed on aesthetic beauty? Who do you want to throw this over to? I feel like the ladies.
Aesthetic beauty.
Aesthetic, like outward looks.
So are you saying in the terms of like boom pow?
Why is it such a high?
Why is it expensive, or why do people want it so much?
Why is it so, valued? Why do we?
Do you know what it is? It's because it's the first thing that people see. Like you can't. You have all of the energy and stuff like that, but you do have an attraction, and it is
Aesthetic.
Yeah, like you can't have. It's unfortunate, really, but just is what it is.
Because everyone will say, don't judge a book by its cover. But we all do it.
But you're still going to like the cover first to pick up the book, innit?
Yep.
I think it's about confidence. Anything that you give into someone that gives them confidence is priceless. So if they're just buying it for confidence in it, I don't even think it's for no one else. I think it's for themselves.
Make them feel
basically.
Cool.
I think how you look on your exterior, how you look on the outside is always going to be a reflection of what you are on the inside. So like I think people place a lot of attention on how people look on the outside because I just lost my point.
Well done.
You've done well.
Up until that
I was interested.
I guess what I'm really trying to say is that, like, we do place a lot of attention on what people look on the outside, but like I said before, it's always a reflection on what is on the inside. You can have someone who's really unattractive, and on one day they might feel great or they might feel beautiful inside, and it comes outside of them. But if they're that same person, if they're a horrible person and they're really beautiful,
and just
that ugliness comes on the outside.
And just confidence.
I just think,
but personality as well. I think how you dress comes through. Like your personality comes through.
Sometimes though, you can hide your personality with how you dress too.
That's what I was.
You get what I'm saying? You could have just went boring and rubbed bare clothes and went out, and now man think you fit rocking Fendi and that one nah. You know what I'm saying? So that could just. I just think it's more about what kind of confidence you're trying to give yourself. You get what I'm saying?
I think what you wear, like, it starts conversations anyway. You know what I mean? So what you're wearing, how you present yourself, it starts conversations, it starts relationships or whatever that is. Same way you have a watch in your hand there. You could have a conversation with Mayhem walking down the road, be like, I like your watch, I got that as well. So I think what you wear, how you present yourself is very important in your next steps in life, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Or you can get a wrong judgment as well, you know what I mean? Like people could be like, you can start a conversation, you can start hating and stuff like that as well, you know what I mean?
Oh, of course, I was going to say F the haters, but yeah, go on.
Yeah, but so, yeah. You're right though, you are right.
I think if I saw like a guy, you know what, you do judge people because I'm thinking, if I saw a certain, like dressed a certain type of way, I'm going to think you might be a bit rolled, do you know what I mean? Like you might be,
Is that a problem for you?
What, being a bit rolled?
Yeah.
No, like you have to have a bit of.
Cameras and that here. You get me?
What do you dress for though? Do you dress for yourself or other people? Because I dress for myself. Like I could be going to the bando right now and you don't know that, so I'm gonna look a certain way. You get what I'm saying? Or I could be going out for a meal. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just saying I kind of dress for myself. You get what I'm saying? Some people dress for occasions and other people. You get what I'm saying? Like
I definitely don't do that. I'm definitely.
And like relating back to the question, if I understand the question correctly, I think that there's a lot of importance placed on how we look, aesthetic beauty, because in the world that we live in, it's related heavily to good life. Like as a female, when I look at a lot of these girls who are like making it and, you know, they've got it going on, it's usually a boom pow type of situation. You rarely see people who have a bit of boom, diggity, diggity, kind of pow. It's always just a boom pow. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
They're for women or men or both.
Because when people then look at that and they're like, okay, so if I want what she got, maybe I want to go the same route.
I'm different. All my friends wear designer. I don't feel I have to wear designer. I could go H&M, River Island, and rock an outfit and still feel just as confident, probably, as my friend who's
it's
rocking.
like what she said. That's about your body, though, innit? If you get what I'm saying.
What?
I don't know. Like sometimes, where like if I ain't been gym for ages and that, I can't fit in certain tops, then I have to go and buy a next one. You get what I'm saying? So it depends.
Question then, if you meet someone and they are not dressed how you would want them to, but their personality bangs,
on it.
Would you?
No, I'm sorry.
What would you do?
Nah, if you've got Gola trainers on, mate, I ain't coming near you.
Why is their personality like? Why if you click with that person and they just don't have the up-to-date?
Because I wouldn't even want to talk to that person.
I mean, a lot of
people. So if you see that person in Gola trainers and then next he's driving past you in a Lambo, you slow down and say, what one?
I'm not even going to get to know that person.
That's sad.
It's not sad. It's about being honest.
You don't know his riches.
It's kind of shallow still.
You wouldn't allow them. You wouldn't allow someone to approach you.
This is what I'm saying. So
you know what then? I've met like women that work hard, like got kids. They ain't got the time to like be keeping up what everyone thinks. So when I just meet them out of the blue, sometimes their personality is shining so much.
You're lying.
Like, nah, you can't tell me
look like
you're
a
mad.
tramp.
You're fucking lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't tell me. I'm like, it's not. I never said a tramp though. You don't have just like not a tramp, because a tramp is the side of the road person. What I look at as a tramp is that just because you're wearing Gola, you don't mean you're a tramp to me. Maybe you like Gola. Maybe you was a youth, and when Gola was hard when you was a youth, you like Gola.
Listen, I know people with designer down to themselves.
All sorts now, and before they're popular now, but they weren't popular before. You get me? I see people wear Rockport, and at one stage that was a racist thing. You can't wear Rockport, man will beat you up. You get what I'm saying?
I know
one
people
day,
with designer
by the time
all the
I
way
got to
down.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know millionaires who
it depends.
dressing just like
down dressing.
H&M.
I just think that's about
all day long.
I think like I can relate quite personally to that.
One person
like that right now. You get
like,
me?
it's one of them like you see like look at fashion and that, like you see like Asics and Fila and stuff. Like back in the day used to wear it, but then it got like dead. But then like one and two artists starts wearing it again now, like East and everyone's rocking it because they're rocking it. So you know what I mean? Like,
but I'm about if it's not being rocked, this is my point. If it's
was
let's move on.
At one stage, you know what I'm saying? And that's
let's move on to cosmetic surgery.
What happened to cosmetic surgery?
Don't rate it. No.
I don't.
Never do I, man.
But if you you start saying that you dress for yourself, it's all for you, yeah. But what if someone gets cosmetic surgery
it
for
shows
them?
me what you're thinking about yourself.
All right,
not
then.
happy?
So, you know when you got your teeth
yeah.
done, wasn't that cosmetic?
How? I can take them out now. It's not forever.
No, but I'm just saying though, it's a cosmetic feature.
When you say cosmetic, I feel like boobs, lips,
under the knife, innit?
Under the knife, things that ain't gonna change. You get what I'm saying? That's what cosmetic to me. I never went under the knife.
That's still cosmetic. That's like
if a man gets six pack, men lose weight, men do all sorts. That's cosmetic. Man takes steroids. You ever been to a gym before?
No, but like if it's someone else's body, that has nothing to do with you. If it's something that you cannot deal with, then that's like
I don't know.
a youth situation, isn't it?
If I'm gonna look at a woman that your lips are out here, your eyes, you've done everything. When you're 30, you're dead, bro. It's all falling apart. You get me?
And do you think
no
it is
one knew
more
that
women,
Nicki Minaj couldn't have sex for 3 months until Meat Mills made everyone know blood. The ass is so fake that she couldn't even sleep with me. You get what I'm saying? So that's reality in it. You get what I'm saying? It's dead.
And it is kind of more women that are doing it.
But men do it too. Men take steroids. Men don't be eating. Men do all sorts. You get what I'm saying?
You said like before when you say if it gives you confidence.
Yeah, there's a price.
Preference.
But you're talking about how I'm looking at you. That's a whole different thing. How much confidence do you need then? You know what I'm saying? Like, you need a lot of confidence.
So girls, if you guys were to get cosmetic surgery, who would you be doing it for? Would it be for you? Would it be for...
Of course it's for yourself because you're thinking...
Would you bear in mind what men have... Because these men are obviously saying that don't like it.
Don't nobody care about all that. Do you think I busted my ass working, saving all that money for some random guy to come tell me about myself?
Definitely. You know that's what you're confident though. Not everyone's that confident to the pay for the confidence.
Yeah, but confidence. You gotta look at it from different perspectives. From the confidence level, yeah, cool, ret-a-tat, confidence. But then, like I said, take it back to the money. Do you really think I'm busting my ass?
What if he was
for
rich?
Me to nip and tuck, to then walk down the street to get validation from you.
Would you have
it? Would it be a money issue then?
If girls then cosmetic surgery, it's me.
What
do you know what I mean?
Can I ask, what do the girls think of Terrell?
He's got a fashion sense.
I woke up like.
Like he probably put his oil in his beard. Do you know what I mean?
Coconut.
Definitely put oil in his beard.
Lads, what we said about Cassandra?
Can you be nice, please? Because I'm
like, you look after yourself, you know what I mean? You're on point with your hair, your looks like, you know, you look groomed, and like you take care of yourself, you don't just get out of bed and just roll out.
What about the t-shirt?
Huh?
You like the t-shirt?
Oh, that t-shirt you're representing it. I like it. But you got that aura where, like, you know, when you see, like, you're looking for, well looked after, you know what I mean? Or you got some girls you look and think she don't give a shit about herself, like, and she just looks just raw.
Are you blushing?
A bit.
Not
gonna lie. Moving on. Yeah.
You got good teeth.
Thank you.
Pretty smart.
Good teeth. Good eyes.
Good
nice
great. Good hair.
Okay, that's enough now. Like, I'm a
when
bit.
you see girls with ratchet teeth,
that's not.
You know what they've been on.
What's that?
What's ratchet?
What's ratchet?
No maintenance.
What does that mean?
No maintenance.
No maintenance.
But why people are born like that though? Some people.
No maintenance.
That's when you got dentists and that cosmetic. There's all right reconstruction for yourself.
You get that for free.
Oh,
and if you can't handle that,
listen,
you now, but he mentioned her teeth. It's something that I look for as well.
So was your teeth ratchet before you had the gold?
Personally, I don't know like other people. I look at people's teeth in their mouth in it because if you can't even maintain something that's free, like the dentist is free up to a certain stage, and you got a toothbrush. So what are you on? See, you get what I'm saying? Like I can't even worry about nothing else you're on. I'm just worrying about that. Like you can't even keep the simple things right. If you can't keep the simple things right, what else you hiding? See, you get what I'm saying? Like
famous people then, because obviously famous people have all of the money to do everything and to have all of the clothes. Do they have a more of a advantage?
Of course.
Because it's not really. Are we just not? We're not ugly. We just broke.
It's not even.
That's
not even money with them.
We're not ugly. We're just broke.
It's not about broke.
Sometimes
girls, what do we think?
Crazy.
I don't know, because some guys like the natural look in it. So if these celebs have got all this money, and sometimes they're changing things, but then they go over the top, like you said, by the time they're 30, like who wants to be talking to like a person and there's no facial expressions, like the conversation's dead from there, isn't it?
Fighting a losing battle, you can't fight God. You get me, think about it.
Everything happens for a reason, innit? You know what I mean?
What do we think about the
But in the world that they live in, it's all about acceptance. So when they get their teeth done and they get that Botox done and they get all of these things done and they go into the crowd with their people that they're around or their environment accepts them. And I think that when it comes to cosmetic surgery and how you express yourself, really and truly, we all just want to be accepted, and it's about acceptance.
And that's probably why they do go over the top.
It matters about your circles as well. Obviously, famous people, you can't it's a whole different ball game in it. Like they've got millions of people looking at them, whether they're doing anything or not. You get what I'm saying? So it's a bit different for them in it. It's about more your business than your body. How you look is a business.
But they definitely have an advantage, though. I feel
because
like you know what I mean, like. When you ain't got time to get a pedicure or like get your nails done because you've got to work that day, and you know what I mean, the shop closes at 6 and you finish at 5. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's all of that.
Just genuinely look after yourself. Like to be presentable is cheap. You know what I mean? You don't need to be rich or famous. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Just to brush your teeth, wash your hair, clean your skin, all that. Have a bath. Like it's cool.
That's the standard, though, isn't it?
That's standard. Like,
but I don't think it's always for other people though, because you know, girls with small breasts, they just think. Do you know what I mean?
What about if you like me and you like small breasts? I'm gonna meet her and watch her diss herself over her breast. It's off-putting for me. See, you get what I'm saying? Because now I don't want to touch them when I wanna. Are you worried? Like, am I gonna be like? Trust me,
but imagine if before you, every other guy that she met dissed her about her small breasts.
True.
So you can't expect her to see you as like, oh, geez.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's about if she.
But that's off-putting, isn't it?
She takes in what I'm putting out. You get what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna make sure if I like certain things, I'm gonna make you know I'm not a shy guy. I'm not gonna hide it.
Yeah, but you can't undo that type of stuff like that though.
If I'm showing you, it's true, but there's gonna be a cut-off point for me too.
Definitely.
It's gonna feel like bled. You ain't
So
got
in
confidence
some of
in
the
fucking self. I'm trying to make it embrace me.
So mans don't like to go with a girl that's not confident.
In summary then,
Go ahead.
what messages would we give to the young people growing up then on their looks? What would you want to say? If you had kids, what would you be telling them?
Oh my God, you might have a glow up. You might have the glow up of the century.
No, don't say you might.
Let's go round. Let's go round. Let's start with the ladies.
Go on.
Great. You will glow up. It's not a might situation. You will. It might be money. It might be nature.
No, that's true.
Your time will come. Like you will glow up. Just if you're 16, be 16. Honestly, if you're 10, by all means, I'll give anything to be 10. Like no bills to pay. I really will. I'll give anything to be back in my mother's womb. Like
That's a bit young.
Adulthood is not for me. Physical wise, just let me not chat too much. Be yourself and love yourself.
Okay, so my daughter's 12, so I'm always saying to her, just embrace yourself. She's not really in a multicultural school, so she's she's really struggling to just embrace herself. Just recently, she's doing it. I'm saying that's good. You know what? Just be you. Can't be nothing more, nothing less. So yeah, just that's what I'd say. Embrace.
Like I said, like there's always going to be a glow up coming around the corner, and what might not be popping now for you, I'm telling you, it could be popping in the future. Like I always said, thick thighs weren't in fashion when I was in school, and now they be popping.
They're popping.
Girl,
what about the men? Chakra men?
I would say it's all about being yourself, unapologetically, and not trying to fit into any kind of box. It's always about your own self-expression. Only God made one of you in it, and you're the only one, so you have to be that unapologetically. That's what I would say. Yeah, man. Don't follow fashion. Be who you are.
Mayhem.
I don't know, man. You just have to just stay true to your goals and your morals and that, innit? That's it, innit? Do your thing, innit? Can't waste too much time on other people, because they'll just lead you around in circles, you get me? Instead.
Daniel?
Obviously, like, just don't be old before your time, innit? Like, you know what I mean? You're a certain age, like, be that age, innit? Live that age. A lot of people now are trying to be older than they are. Like, girls, even guys that are 16 trying to be 30, like, nah, just live your life, because you can't go back in time, you know what I mean? So just be true, stay, like, don't follow society, be true to yourself, and obviously loyal to yourself, be yourself, not a people pleaser, please yourself, you know what I mean? Be happy with yourself. So yeah.
You don't need to have everything now. You don't need to
have
it together now. Like, do you know what I mean?
I believe in that. If you want it, you'll get it.
Definitely.
Some people want things.
My mum told me. My mum told me a really important thing. She said, if you try to step in another man's shoes, you'll never be able to exceed his limits. So just step in your own shoes, innit?
Right, listen, that's been a great real talk, man. We had a little good discussion there, man. Let's move on to street talk.
It's Robin and Cray again, Street Talk. Today we're out asking people,
why does society place such a high value on aesthetic beauty, and does this have a positive or a negative effect?
Negative, because everyone won't look the same. Yeah. That's not a good look if everyone looks the same, like you have to look different.
It's face value now, like things come from like exterior now. You know, it's not really about anything that's like deeper level, because as people don't really try and invest their time in anything. So everything has to be face level, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna see somebody, things that happen quickly. No one's got no time to be, well, I have, but a lot of people don't have time to kind of invest in anybody.
and why do you think this has come out of society? Where do you think it's come from? Why do you say
like famous people and like Instagram and I wouldn't like that when like social media. I want to be like this person, I want to be like that person.
Yeah, I think society does put too much pressure on people to look a certain way or to be a certain type of individual, and I think because of social media that's made it, you know, worse than probably it ever has been.
I think society places such a high value on it because it sells more, innit? Like, if there's a pretty girl on an advert, other girls, through no fault of their own, they aspire to be like her, they aspire to be her, so they'll buy the product thinking that it will bring them closer to what she is, when really it don't really matter. I don't think it matters, and like it's shallow, it's an idiot thing, it's causing people to walk around depressed and insecure and all that stuff. I don't respect it, but I understand why it's placed so highly in society.
And is there no positive effects at all?
Like sometimes of it's like,
right guys, listen, get on my snappers, S1.music, my Insta.
think it has a negative effect because it just gives people these unrealistic expectations of how they need to look, how they need to be as a person, and then it's kind of like the idea that pretty people go far. You know what I'm saying? So people in the music industry, the media especially, they're all aesthetically pleasing in every way possible. So say Rihanna will bring out makeup, everything, what doesn't Rihanna do now? And then everyone just automatically feels like they need to buy it because Rihanna's so Rihanna.
I think it's quite negative. It can go both ways. I think it's a double-edged kind of blade on that one because a lot of people that have low self-esteem, that kind of thing, you know, portrayed like, even on the big billboards around here, you know, kind of, it's portrayed to be really skinny, super skinny, you know, abs or, you know, supermodels. Yeah, exactly.
So we had some really interesting thoughts and ideas there, I think. It was amazing to hear what people thought about it. We know that in this day and age, social media is a really big part of people's lives, and it can affect relationships, it can affect friendships, it can even start to affect families. We're kind of pushed into a certain box, into a certain image that is, if you look at social media, on the roots, it's not actually real, you know. Things like Photoshop, Facetune, all of that can just cause issues, not just, you know, for people around you, but for yourself and for your own well-being. I mean, have you got any views on it as well?
Definitely. I think what you said about people editing pictures, a lot of the times you're looking at somebody and you're thinking that that person is that beautiful when really that's not actually their beauty. It's been, you know, edited so well that it's made to look real, and there's some girl or some male even sitting in their bedroom looking at these pictures of these bodies and really getting down about themselves and really making themselves feel like they don't have a value, when really, you know, your value comes from inside.
Welcome to Get to Know. Today we have Mayhem. How you doing, bro? You good,
man.
yeah?
Feeling good, you know, fam.
Calm, how was your journey here?
All right, you know, local.
Yeah, you're local, lad.
Yeah, man.
Say no more. All right, let's get into the questions right now. Tell me where the name Mayhem came from. Mayhem or Nodb?
Nodb, I'll start with there. Nodb was a crew, the first crew that I was in, Niggas on the Block. And that was like a big crew in Birmingham, basically, back in the day, you get me? I've never let go in it, so I've just kept it on my name, basically. And Mayhem, that was kind of given to me then. Like, I was just a fast, overconfident youth. So anything that I was involved in normally would be like some kind of mad thing. So people it just stuck to me kind of thing, yeah, man.
How do you get into music?
To be honest, it's kind of was just always in me, you know. I started music when I was about 12 or something like that. Literally just from listening to radio, pirate stations in Brum, Brasco, like certain MCs and that. Me and my boys, that was Nodb. But we never had a crew name then, we were just friends.
Yeah.
My mum used to work all the time, so in my living room, listening to this radio. That's it then, that was it. From we could hear a man spitting over tunes. That's all we needed. We just started doing it ourselves, you know what I'm saying?
Make you just want to live in the studio.
Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, man. Say that again.
No, I say make you want to live in the studio.
Yeah, to be honest, I never even knew about studio yet because I was so young.
Okay.
I just knew about mic and rhythm.
Yeah.
And that's it, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So who influenced you, like, in Birmingham?
In Birmingham, at the start, yeah, the first MC I ever started listening to was MC Brasco. All my bars sounded like his. My MC name was like different. My MC name was like Star Vader. But I used to always like MC like Brasco then basically. Then it's like obviously afterwards Devilman came in. My next brethren Ace One that was in Nodb as well. Like there's a few people still basically, but it's all old school Brum heads, you get me? I never started listening to anyone outside of Brum till I was old enough for a tape pack. You get what I'm saying? Like so literally I never even knew there was other MCs. I just knew about Brum man at the start.
What was the turning point of this like music journey where you say, Raj, you know, I want to take this thing serious?
I feel like I'm just doing that now.
Okay.
See, literally, like at the start, there was no YouTube, there was no money involved, there was no gas. So you would only do it if you love it. You get me? So we was catching trains as 14-year-olds, going sidewinders, lying about my age, saying I'm 17 so I can get paid, and little things like that. You get me? We were just doing it out of fun. We didn't even realize what we was doing then, if you know what I mean. You get me?
So the love's still there, the drive, the hunger still there.
Of course, man. Of course.
So how was it growing up in Brum? How was it like?
You know what? I feel like I'm a part of the generation of last kids that actually played outside. Okay. So like growing up, my childhood was sick. You get me? We used to go on bike rides, canals, obviously hot cars driving around the ends. Like not no really like bad things or like gang activity or nothing like that. It was just like our childhood was stress free until a certain point in it, basically.
The community vibe.
Yeah, culture. Man. It was like I've always lived in groves as well for some reason. So like everyone's just.
Where is that in a Birmingham? Like a state?
It's like a grove. It's like one way in, one way out. So you go down the road and everyone lives in a grove.
Okay.
Basically,
Okay,
so
I've
because
like
it's like
close.
Like a close, but we call them groves in it.
Right.
So because it's like that, everyone's kind of together in it and knows everyone in it. So I don't know. It was all right still.
So as an established artist now, like people knowing your name and that, what challenges come your way?
Really battling with yourself, you know, to like make sure that life, like your normal life, don't like start interacting in your music stuff or like just having the confidence to keep going, because music's a funny thing. It's not all the time you're doing it you feel appreciated or you feel like you're getting what you're supposed to get from it. You get me? So yeah, I don't know. It's all right though. It's all right though.
That. So when you jump in your car in the morning, what tunes you banging on?
I listen to a lot of old stuff, you know. So like old stuff. So I still listen to like West Coast and that, like Hollow Tip and that, AP9, Brother Lynch and that, Burner.
So not the 6ix9ine and.
You know I do, but that's like a box. So like in that box, probably like I listen to a bit of K-Trap. Obviously I listen to 6-7 do their thing as well. But out of the drill rappers, I'll give you a favourite two then. I'll just be honest. My favourite two right now, this second, is probably K-Trap and Heady One right now.
Okay.
Right now, for the drill thing anyway.
Yeah. And you've done drill as well, yeah?
I've just dropped my first tune, that was a drill tune.
Okay.
But to be honest, like I obviously, because I was listening to it so much, and I'm a musician myself, I was only going to end up making one, you get what I'm saying? Made 1 and 2, but it's not really my direction though, if you know what I mean.
Alright.
Yeah, man.
Let's get into some quick fiery questions. You ready? Yeah?
Safe. Go on then.
Truth, you have to be truthful, yeah?
Yeah, go on then.
Brains or looks? Quick.
Brains.
Bat your breasts?
Batty.
Instagram or Snapchat?
Snapchat. Me personally or the gal. Instagram. Instagram. Yeah.
Alright. House or R&B?
R&B.
Nasty Crew or Roll Deep?
Ooh. Oh, that's not fair, man. D-Double's probably been my favorite.
Quick.
Alright then.
Quick.
Wait, that Roll Deep ain't got Skepta in it. I say Nasty Crew. BBK. Cool. Yeah. Nasty Crew.
Mercs or BM?
Say that again.
Mercs or BM?
Mercs.
Georgia Smith or DDB?
DDB.
Cool. If you have your own concert and you had to choose 5 people to come under you and back you up, who would you choose? They could be dead or alive.
Oh, they could be dead or alive.
You can bring them back just for that show.
Alright then. Burner would have to be there. Yeah. Chief Keef would have to be there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 more.
D-Double would have to be there.
Okay.
If I could get Supercat to do my host and do the bashment thing and get it all hard, I would have Supercat, yeah?
Okay.
1 more. You know what? Saf would have to be there because we got some bangers. I don't want to perform them myself.
Respect it
Saf
still.
Defo, man, because we got two bangers. You get me? And he's got the bangers too.
Yeah, Mr. Hazem's out now. What can people expect?
Well, Mr. Hazem, innit? To be honest, it's just life's experiences from one stage of my life to another, innit?
Okay.
So I think with this CD is a bit different from others. I spent a bit of time on it, so you could see, you can listen to the tracks and know what I was going through in that stage of my life, then basically. So I feel like it's more of a life experience CD.
Okay.
You get me? Because there's tunes on there where I never had a child.
All right.
And and I'm talking about a girl,
Yeah.
wanting me to like have a child with her, and then by the time the CDs come out, I've ended up having a child with this girl. You get what I'm saying? So it was weird. You get what I'm saying? It's so just a life experience, yeah, man. Yeah, a little journey, man. Definitely.
I think fans and music lovers appreciate when they can kind of understand the artist's journey, man. And not just bangers. But understand the whole, sitting down like this, interviews and whatnot. So that's a good look.
Mr. Hazem out now. Get the merch. www.ministryofmayhem.co.uk. Go check that out, innit? Get the merch.
You need to show the camera there.
Say that.
Lean forward, show the camera.
Yo, proper things going on.
Yeah. Now, thank you for your time, bro. Respect, man. Powers, man. Come on. Normal. We say you're ready for a game now, though, yeah?
What kind of game still? Let's do this.
There's a little game over there, Smoky Bagels brought down there,
man, them.
So.
Alright, then say nothing.
You ready,
yeah? Yeah, man.
Say no more. Let's get to the game.
And welcome to a game time. This is the time where our presenter and our guests go head to head in an eating challenge sponsored by Smoking Bagels, the one and only Smoking Bagels. But yes, this game, are we ready, guys? Is called Bagel Chop Stew. What you need to do is whoever eats the most of these little pizza things in 60 seconds wins. They have chopsticks only. And yeah, are we ready, guys? Are we prepared? Who do you think is gonna win?
London.
Right, so are we ready? I'm gonna count you in. 3, 2, 1. Go! All right. Okay, wow! Wow! That's a hungry guy, guys. Like, oh gosh. We don't know what's happening right now. The box is nearly off the table. The box is back over this side. Last 15 seconds. Come on, guys. I feel like you've ate like 2 each. At least make it to 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time! Yay! Wow. Should we give them a second just to finish the? Don't talk with your mouth full, sir. Right. So the winner that we have is. Are we ready? It was Mr. Mayhem with 9. Round of applause. Well, don't die because we're not covered for that. Well, they'll get water in a minute. But thank you guys for watching. That was Articul8 Show. Make sure that you tune in next week for some more controversy, some more debates, some more food. And check us out on social medias as well. He's actually dying. Check us out on social medias as well. Articul8 Show on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Yes. Thank you for watching, guys. Do you want to say anything?
Modudo. Have a good day.